5, 7, 8, 9, 11. We're going off.
We're going off. We're
Guys.
counting all wrong. We're counting all over town.
We're counting wrong in a big way,
Look
guys.
at his hand. This is how I feel when I have nails on. You have to tune into the YouTube to see what I'm doing. Guys,
Cicero. It's very Cicero vibes.
Literally, welcome. Wait, what?
I'm starting off this episode by just addressing someone.
Oh, yeah. We need to right a wrong.
We need to right
a wrong because we fucked up. And a big part of this podcast is us saying we don't know nothing about anything. So let us be clear about that. That if you ever hear us say a fact, 100% of the time that's wrong.
Michael Costello.
Michael.
Hi. I want you to know that we know that we're sorry. Okay.
So apparently, honestly, allegedly, we said that Ireland was in the UK. I don't remember
that. There might be audio evidence. But I do not. I still deny it, and I would deny it in a court of law.
If the court jester, who's
counsel,
the one
what do you guys do?
Who
Parliament.
types everything down?
Scribe.
Stenographer.
If the court stenographer.
Not scribe. I don't think it's been a scribe for 300 years.
Actually, one of my best friends, Alyssa Ruane, shout out, went to school to be a scribe. I just met everywhere. You could be a scribe at a hospital. Okay, so the court stenographer, which is unfortunately Lizzie, if you could roll back the tape, did we say that Ireland was in the UK?
Okay, this is what I will say. Yes, you have thrown around sort of generalities that Ireland is part of the UK, but I will defend not you but myself.
Yes.
Because I know for sure that I have maybe one time said I believe it is Northern Ireland. I have tried to.
Way to save yourself. Way to other us.
Let me just say,
Lizzie's the only one on the door.
This is the Titanic, and I will survive. But I am not on the door. I am in the lifeboat with only 3 other people in the lifeboat, being like, we're not gonna go back.
No.
I gotta say, watching the Titanic 10 years ago, 20 honestly years ago when I watched the Titanic.
I actually recently watched it for the first time.
I gotta say, the people in the lifeboats at the very end were acting way too chill. I would be like, because it's not over. You know what I mean?
We are now just sitting in a boat
while
in the middle of the ocean. It's not like they just drift to land. Like, it's like, no, we are now just people in a boat with no direction. So I was worried for them.
Listen, I remember I totally agree. I remember when we were talking about Ireland, even kind of mentioning the UK, in my brain, radio silence, obviously, as usual.
Yeah,
and I remember saying that Ireland was in the UK, thinking I was doing the right thing. So I want to say that I was actually trying to do what's best for you, and now I realize that's wrong. Only Northern Ireland, which is like what?
The guys with the hot accents.
Staten Island. Oh, really?
I'd be like, I just want to say I have hot accent blindness. So if I can't tell about anything about, South Africa, Australia, all of the islands that could be considered the British Isles. That's what we should have said. I think that kind of encompasses all of them, right? Fuck. I'm fucking myself up. I'm never making a definite statement about geography again.
I don't think the British Isles are anything to do with what we're talking about.
Are they are they the ones that the British took?
I hate to say this. I think the British Isles is old Jersey.
That is not true.
That can't be true.
There's no way that's true.
I actually know someone from Jersey. Isn't that crazy? I know a guy.
Like New Jersey?
No, old Jersey.
I thought you meant New Jersey.
I was like, your dad?
Yeah, my whole family. No, from Jersey, kind of the original Jersey, OJ. Original Jersey, OJ. OJ drinking at breakfast. OJ.
That's their
Jersey this is the craziest thing. Jersey is actually an island off of England. An island. You heard it here first.
I'm listening.
You heard it here first. An island. And then they took that and they said, what's a perfect place for New Jersey? Not an island. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy that they thought.
I Googled it. Do you want to know what it is in the British Isles?
Yeah, of course.
Because you guys have not been incorrect.
No way.
So
I knew
the British Isles are made up of Great Britain, Ireland, the Isle of Man, the Isles of Sicily, the Channel Islands, including
Wait, Sicily counts as the British Isles?
Different Sicily.
Who's the Isle of Man? I'd like to go there.
But the Channel Islands, which include Guernsey,
Guernsey. I know that.
Jersey, Sark, and Alderney. as well as over 6,000 other small islands.
Hate to say that I was right. Hate to say that I was right.
I'm so proud of you.
That's really good. I was like, Sicily. Like, it was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Wait, I think I know someone from Guernsey, not Jersey. It doesn't matter.
Guys,
and I didn't even have to say that. Okay, so we are so sorry, Michael, for daring to say that Ireland is in the UK. I know you guys have like a whole thing. But
thank you for correcting us.
Thank you for correcting us.
I know that you guys are like always like, you don't like that.
Like, you have a whole thing. I know there's a thing called anything but British. So like all of the other places in Europe, for example, will root for any team that's not England. So it's called anything but British.
Oh, but this podcast is everything for British. Okay, we are trying to get inside.
We're trying
England.
to get in your pants.
We're trying to hear that, Big Ben. I'm trying to suck on Big Ben these days.
We're trying to get in your I almost said doubloons, pantaloons. What are the pants I'm thinking of?
I'll give you some doubloons to get in those pantaloons, baby.
Bitch. A perfect Valentine's Day card. Hallmark. Could you imagine if we were hired by Hallmark to make Valentine's Day cards? They would be literally illicit.
They would be NSFW.
You would have to Google hallmark.nsfw.com.
I think like, you know how Pornhub, we're all there. Pornhub has like it's like if you could click gay, it takes you to another site that just says Pornhub, but then it has like it's like someone's on Canva.
Gay.
It's like gay, like, you know what I mean? Like
Pornhub /gay.
Like all the symbol changes. You know what I mean? Like
episode title.
Pornhub gay.
Pornhub /gay.
But you know, like it's like the symbol changes. It just like adds like a little like gay thing on top of it. I feel like we could be part of Hallmark. You know what I mean? If it's just like you click on something, it's like Hallmark NSFW. You know what I mean? We could start
Hallmark.
Lamarck. I just want to say one more thing about the British Isles.
Say it.
My favorite thing about sort of like this American English kind of thing is that we just took your names over and over and over. So half of pretty much everything in New England is a town.
I mean, New England.
I love being part of New England because it's the new one.
It's New England, like that. We took all of it. There's no New Ireland, and
well, it's different because towns like are different. Like I'm from Connecticut, and there is a town called
which is so embarrassing,
New London. Yeah, and I just want to I'm gonna burst everyone's bubble. It ain't nothing like the old London. It's all Citigos and Dunkin' Donuts, baby. There is no queen or castle.
That's capital A, America. But here's the thing: there's no New Ireland, which is like, keep up. There's no New Spain. Keep up. I know you guys were over here trying to grab some land as well. I don't see New Spain.
They took a lot, didn't they? And then they gave it back to us or something. Sorry, there was a war.
There was definitely it was a big thing.
So there was like a massive war or whatever.
Yeah. But I was driving through Manhattan because I famously have a white Jeep Wrangler, and I was driving through Manhattan going to a show performing stand-up style comedy, and I drove past a sign that said, "Slow down, you're entering Little Paris." Did you know that existed?
Yeah, it's kind of near Soho, but more west.
Is it one block? I lived here for legitimately 10 years. I've never known there was a Little Paris.
I know because I used to go to therapy around there. So obviously,
therapy in Little Paris.
Bonjour,
ça va, ça va.
We gotta go record this podcast at Little Paris.
I know. How do we get it all up in there?
You know what? Let's go to a. We're writing our packet at a cafe in Little Paris. Guys, this is La Podcast, by the way.
This is La Podcast. I'm Gabby Bryan.
I'm Zack Senior.
And we're friends.
We're friends. This is the ethos of the podcast. We're friends. You're listening. Catch that. That's it. Okay.
No, this is the ethos of the podcast. You're invited to a sleepover with the coolest kids at school.
Like imagine in middle school, you're really awkward and there are these two girls and they seem effervescent.
Yeah.
Okay. They are saying all the right things, wearing all the right clothes, and one is wearing pastel pink, one's wearing pastel blue.
Yeah.
They kind of like have a thing.
And flip the script. I'm wearing blue. Zach's wearing pink.
Of course. Okay, and then one day you get
an invitation, and your mom goes to get the mail.
You go into
and she comes back, and it's like Architectural Digest, Town and Country. She's going through her magazines.
Forbes, Top Women of this Century, kind of things.
Yes, mom magazines. Cosmo, and then she pulls out like a pink envelope, like it's construction paper envelope, kind of a vibe, and she opens it, and she goes, "Oh, honey, this is for you," and you're like, for me, male, I'm 7.
In middle school.
Yeah, like, what is this male? You take it, you run into your room, and you open it, and it says, you're invited to the sleepover.
You open it, and there is a little jingle, because you know those, when that technology came out when we were in middle school, little jingle inside of holiday cards. But the jingle is almost like a forlorn, like, you know that, girls know this, the jewelry box with the ballerina?
Of course.
It's that noise.
Like a classical music,
like a classical sad song.
And yeah, because there's a darkness, there's a macabre moment happening, and you open it, you realize you're invited to the sleepover, you come over, it's me and Zack and all of our friends. We're like literally 1 year older than you, but that seems like a lifetime.
It seems like a lifetime, because it is.
And you're nervous, and you have your little sleepover bag. Aww. And you're like, okay, I think I'm gonna go like brush my teeth, and we're like, well, I'll brush our teeth, and you realize that we're inviting you into the mix.
Into the mix. You get over, you sit, and you're shy at first, because we've all been the you. We've all been the you, shy at a sleepover. But catch this, we clock that you're shy, so we come up to you and we go, Vanessa, we
want you to join our clique.
We actually want you to show us how to braid your hair in that cool way that you always do, that we really like.
Oh, like we've been noticing things about her. You know what I just realized?
We're actually impressed by you.
Oh my God. Could you imagine? That's never happened.
Can you imagine getting that script flipped Getting that script flipped so hard in middle school?
What's so funny to me is how many times we've said the phrase shy at a sleepover. Like, I think we're the only people who have said that phrase so many times.
Like more times than not, I would say.
I think we have an episode called Shy at a Funeral too.
Oh, no, it was bashful at a funeral.
That's completely different.
It's a completely different emotion.
So this is our podcast. This is the feeling. This is the mode.
Get into the mode.
And should we just like jump right into Rihanna's Super Bowl performance?
I feel like both of you have been doing so well in not talking about it. I can see it in your eyes how much you want to talk about it.
I think Gabby has an opinion about it, and I have a certain opinion about it.
Yeah.
May I go first, or should I let a woman go?
I don't know. I think let a man go first for once.
Finally. Okay. Hell yeah. I think
what you just did made me not want you to go first.
Go ahead and bounce back to
Gabby.
Gabby.
Was too many finalies and hell yes for that to be okay. Okay, so this is what I thought. Now, I want to be perfectly clear when I tell you, I watched her performance on YouTube today while driving here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Gabby.
And if you open the news right now, and this is not live, but there was a van hitting a bunch of people in Brooklyn today, and that was me. So I did immediately cry listening to her sing again, because we forgot about Rihanna's music. We've been going lip gloss, and God bless, by the way, you don't have to release music anymore. You're a billionaire. Make lip gloss. It's really good lip gloss. Fenty. Good.
I'm doing my girl homework.
Really good.
Yeah. And you're not doing any guy homework.
I won't. I'm kidding. I have a twin brother. I've done it all. Yeah. So.
Guy's girl.
I'm really not. But sometimes I am.
You literally, it's a guy girl's move to be like, I'm not a guy's girl. You know? It's back to that now. If you're like, ew, I love girls, but you really are doing that.
But I'm lying. No, I'm a girl's girl. So she started singing again. I immediately started crying. She's pregnant. I think she's the first pregnant woman to ever do the Super Bowl.
That you know of.
It's true. She, my favorite thing about her, which really is reminiscent of Casey Musgrave's Christmas special, is that she was putting in little to zero effort. She was not even dancing. She was like, she like danced a little bit and would be like, I'm kidding. Like she was not. And it looked like, and the thing I loved is that she was in red and then everyone else was in white. So it looked like having sex on your period. It looked like
same two things. Those things are the same thing.
Same two things. It looked like a bunch of white blood cells and one red blood cell being like, remember me. The costumes were ridiculous. The performance,
the dancing was ridiculous. There was this one moment where the guys, okay, and this is an audio medium, but they were kind of they were being like,
yeah. Yes.
And I was going, that is not a dance move.
That is ridiculous. But she kind of was like trolling the Super Bowl, if that makes sense. She didn't do one song fully. She did a mashup. Like, do you know the Big Booty remixes? Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah.
It was like a Big Booty remix of all the Rihanna songs.
She was like plowing through her repertoire.
She was plowing
it was almost like
through.
Funny how she was like, that's that song. And you guys want to hear this one? Okay,
and
clearly,
I got that one.
Umbrella. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And Diamonds in the Sky. Guys, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm like totally done. And I went quick. And there's one point where everyone's dancing for her dancers are really dancing.
They're making up for the fact that she's not.
Literally slapping her own ass at one point. And I'm like, from Rihanna, hell yeah. Beyonce literally is doing like flips in the air when she does the Super Bowl. And Rihanna goes, I watched it. I got it. Not what I'm going to do though.
I will say there was a serve of like not caring,
not giving.
And
she
that's
didn't
like
give
her whole
a
brand.
fuck.
She didn't give a literal fuck. She looked like she was going through the aisles of a store.
Yeah, like singing along to her own song on the radio.
And then when you're listening to your playlist and you really only want to hear the bridge of each song.
Yeah.
You go to the next.
I think she did it perfectly where she was like, listen, I never said I'm doing new music. So literally fucking relax. I said I would do the Super Bowl as a joke.
And you guys took me seriously.
You took me seriously, so now I had to do it. I'm pregnant. You think I want to even be standing up this long? I'll be walking. I'll be doing a lot of walking around.
Here's my note: is that I think maybe she should have been featured. You know what I mean? There should have been
Rihanna's not a feature. You goddamn idiot.
There should have been maybe a mashup. Maybe it should have been her and Britney, or you know what I mean?
That's not even a good match.
I know, but
wait, no, we can't make the same mistake we made with J-Lo and Shakira. That was offensive and ridiculous.
Or what was it? What was it in 2014? It was Beyonce and Coldplay. I was like, remember that?
Yeah. It was Coldplay was the headliner, but they brought out Beyonce because they have a song together.
The gall, the absolute audacity to be Coldplay and bring on Beyonce.
Featuring.
That's like God being like, okay, well here's Beyonce, and everyone's like, we care about Beyonce more because you don't exist.
Well, I have a really hard time with all Super Bowl performances since 2013's Beyonce's performance. Beyonce, that's when the other Destiny's Child rocketed out and that one almost fell, and it's an iconic moment.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That 2013 Beyonce Super Bowl performance, I think it was almost bad because nothing can top that. That shit was so electric. She was hitting everything, looking at the camera directly in the eye, even though it was spinning. Riddle me that, how she was able to do that.
How the fuck did she do that? Also, Beyonce brings it performance-wise on every level, but I don't even really care that much about Beyonce. I like Rihanna better.
Yeah.
But Beyonce performs. Beyonce is performing. Rihanna is singing.
That is true, and Beyonce is really amazing to watch because she's amazing to watch because she's a really good singer, and she's also better than the backup dancers.
Yes,
that's a huge thing. Is usually the pop stars are not as good as the backup dancers, but they are all working together.
There was one point where Rihanna was going like this. She was not moving, she was just kind of doing tiny hands,
that thing in burlesque,
was crazy. Yeah, like this. That was crazy, and she was laughing while she was doing it because she was like, this is insane that I'm doing this
is literally
little tiny hands. I thought Gaga brought it that one year.
Oh, that's true.
Because
when she was flinging around,
she was literally airborne for most of it.
I would also suggest Prince's Super Bowl performance.
I mean, the best one of all time.
Totally different.
Different era.
Well, different era, but also amazing for a different reason.
That when he sang Purple Rain at the Super Bowl, in the rain. I mean, Prince's is the best Super Bowl halftime of all time.
I don't think I can picture that one in my head.
Oh, you have. I mean, it's literally out of this world.
I have a contentious thing with the Super Bowl because most years it falls directly on my birthday.
But it didn't this year.
I know, but I'm still. But now it's seeing your enemy in a public setting.
Yeah. It's like seeing your teacher at the mall. You're like, what do I say?
Like a teacher you don't like at the mall, being like, "Is this? Do I say what I really mean now?"
Yeah. Can I say now that we're outside?
Or will I have to deal with that later when I see you later? Okay.
When you see the Super Bowl later
on my birthday.
Did you know the Super Bowl is the highest rates of sex slavery trade in America happens at the Super Bowl? That's true.
Wait, get into that. What do you mean? Like
the
within
most,
the stands, like people are selling
in the Super Bowl
people?
is like a big cover for a sex trade happening at the Super Bowl. That's true. I Googled that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I think that's the only way I'll be able to get to the Super Bowl.
Is to get traded?
Is to get traded. Sex trade.
Hey, I hate to say it. I think you've aged out.
No.
Of getting traded.
But I just did a spray tan.
I did want to say something about you is different. You look Bahamas. I do not know how to like. I didn't have the words.
Yeah,
but
I did a spray tan this morning, so it's really, you know, when you put on a spray tan and you kind of like let it bake. That is what's happening to me. I like to hobgobble on a spray tan and then let it sit for like 4 hours and then wash it off. But I smell like ass.
I have been getting ads. I think maybe because you got a spray tan. There's these like war paint. It's like a men's.
We've talked about war paint.
Yeah, but I'm getting these like men's spray tan.
Yeah.
And they are trying to do so much heavy lifting with guys. They're like, you're being a man, and you ever want that sun-kissed look? You ever like, are you a lumberjack and you just want to look sun-kissed?
I do want to be perfectly clear though. Katy Perry did the Super Bowl before Rihanna did the Super Bowl. And I don't see how that could physically be illegal.
I don't like Katy Perry.
Since when?
Since something about her eyes. Wait,
we talk about Katy Perry all the time, and he's never said that.
I mean,
you know what it is? It's because she's now married to Orlando Bloom, who is the star of, let's say it,
Carnival Row. That show isn't even coming out.
That show ruined Orlando Bloom.
That show, I was so pro Orlando Bloom, and then he decided to do the worst show of all time, which is Carnival Row, which I can't wait
starring
for.
Cara Delevingne.
Starring who was at the Super Bowl, by the way. It's all coming together. This is sex trade.
Oh my God.
This is a sex trade. Okay.
Oh my God, guys! Well, this is a conspiracy podcast. Everything we talk about happens. I just want you to know.
Yes.
Okay.
It's on Friday. This
Friday?
Friday, February 17th.
Guys, we're doing a live watch.
No.
We're doing a live watch.
Friday, February 17th. It premieres on Amazon Prime Video.
Oh my God! By the time this podcast comes out, Carnival Row season 2, the second and final season, will be out, and
you can't say second and final.
Wait, we're recording on Friday.
Should we do a live watch?
Should we do a live watch?
For the Patreon. I think the Patreon, we should then meet up at your house later. You eat a gummy, I eat a weed gummy, and then we
I just eat a regular fruit snack.
A regular fruit snack for Gabby is a CBD gummy.
Honestly, because I get high on sugar. Oh my God.
And then we should torch it to hell.
I'm so excited. Okay, guys. Wow. Sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/podcast, because it's about to go down.
It's about to be a war zone on this bitch. Okay.
So Rihanna Super Bowl for me was a win because I love her, and I think it's funny. It's the same way I love the Casey Musgraves Christmas special, is because it was so she was so over it by the time it started.
The Casey Musgraves Christmas special that premiered in 2020 in Christmas.
Yeah.
She is giving you quarter of the effort it takes to wake up in the morning. She literally was
barely even lifting her arms.
She's like silver and bows. All right.
Silver and bows. Silver and bows. She's like singing Christmas carols like, well, this is weird.
This is weird.
My Christmas special. Silver and bows.
I'm done.
Do the next scene. Like, she is so over it, and that's and
like Dolly Parton comes. She's like, "Hey, Dolly,
what's up?
All right. Next scene.
I'll go to a different room." But yeah, I think that's what it was giving, and I personally like that. Like, I think trying too hard is embarrassing. That's my own thing.
I think this podcast is us being tryhards.
Really? I black out the whole time. I don't even know if I'm trying. I'm just kind of speaking at you.
I know. Now that you actually mention that out loud, maybe
are you
you're
trying right now?
I don't think I've tried a day in my life.
Everything just comes natural. So that's that. Should we do what are you serving? I have nothing else to say about it. Like, I loved it. You hated it. That's a wrap.
I thought I just really think that they should have brought in another performer.
I totally disagree.
She should have been like the star surprise because everybody would have lost their mind. But if like they had like another thing where the other performer and then like the stage open, something rise, pregnant Rihanna was like, come
on, rude boy, better give it up.
The stage would light on fire.
I am kind of annoyed that A$AP Rocky, who's her husband, but ultimately boyfriend and baby daddy, was not on the stage. Like, I wanted a Beyonce and Jay-Z moment really badly, and I get that A$AP was letting her shine. That's her thing. But I did kind of want him to come on and just do like, I don't even know what he's saying. Like, I don't even know what he does.
Does he own that company that about the creams?
What?
Aesop?
He does not own Aesop.
Zack.
Lizzie's jaw. Just,
oh my God.
Is it not crazy to assume that maybe he owns Aesop?
But it's
ASAP.
So
Not
as soon as possible.
Not ASOP.
Not Aesop. But
he's ASAP, Rocky.
Yeah.
He's not Aesop.
He's
Rocky.
like Rocky as soon as possible.
Oh.
And the cream is AESOP, which stands for nothing.
Do you know when you only half look at something for your whole life, and then you know what I mean? You've only really kind of looked at it. I've never actually looked at either of those.
I wish I could
names.
model Lizzie's face when you said that. She went like this.
It's just like, oh my God, no. No.
That couldn't be.
Wouldn't it be
more
crazy
wrong.
if he did own it?
No,
that would be
Imagine
delighted.
that power couple, Fenty and Aesop.
Honestly, I hear you, and Travis Barker does have his own skincare line.
Sorry that I believe in people and I think they're capable of multitudes. I believe people. Wow, whatever you did, I don't like.
Oh, I plugged it in more.
My headphones are now jotting.
What about that?
Up.
Yep.
Under this umbrella.
That puts them right back what they were.
No, I don't know. It just sounds like spacier now.
Really? I plugged
me.
your headphones all the way in.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what's up.
Do you want me to unplug them a little bit more?
No, I'm just like now I don't know what to do.
What?
I'm shook.
Okay. What?
Nothing. I was going to make you guys stop
Arguing?
bickering and move on.
Okay.
I was gonna make you guys do stop.
Before we do, what are you serving? I do need to talk about something that I did finish this morning, and it is the Pamela Anderson documentary.
Okay, so finally. I've been waiting for this moment. Go.
Pamela, I don't know how to say this. That woman she is beautiful inside and out.
She is like rainbow sprinkles. Do you know what I mean?
Identify with her headspace so much.
She should have her own meditation on Headspace.
The way that she literally like goes through the world is how I go through the world.
Yeah, I love
a little girly.
She's like a girly. I love how at the beginning she's like, first of all, she's like no makeup and like a slinky little white dress with a long sweater and a cowboy hat. Serving hot girl who owns a farm, which I'm all over, bitch. And she's kind of just like slinking on this beach in Canada. Who even knew they had beaches? Honestly,
I thought it was ice.
And it's beach,
rocky
cold
beach.
But and she's like, I don't know. Like I married my contractor because I was like, he's cute, but don't really know if it'll last. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm alive or dead. And then she walks down the beach, and I go, that's it. That's it.
She is just like, once you hear her talk and you just like, it turns everything into perspective. Now I know why she was famous, because she literally
She's electric.
is addictive. When they were like, she canceled on the Baywatch audition 11 times.
11 times.
And they were like, no, bitch, we need you to audition.
No, you don't get it. We won't do the show without you. And she became a megastar. And when they're going through all of her late night, because she was just like, all of those grubby, little disgusting late night hosts. Jay Leno's always been disgusting. But all of those late night hosts were trying so hard to come for her, and she's so smart and quick and funny, and she'd be like, all right.
Yeah, they're implants.
And are we really going to talk about my tits right now? Like she would got them. She got them every time.
I just like I've always loved her and worshipped her, but now it's like a new level of respect for her as a wise woman.
She's our mom. Like, she's your mom. She's my mom. She's like, she is our generation of moms. And then you see the sons, how sweet. I love them, are just like obsessed with her. They produced the documentary. Did you know that? And they're just like, oh, she could do no wrong.
I love that woman. She is still in love with Tommy.
I know. And
did you
see the drama with the wife?
Yes, I was going to tell you that, but you've already seen it.
Oh my God, explain it. So Zack.
So the wife, I think it's now deleted. She posted, I think it was a TikTok.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It was a TikTok of her like basically mouthing along to something, and like the caption was, if Pamela died, and the thing was like, I would be sad, but not really, or something like that.
Yeah, she had like a Pamela Anderson like filter on that was like the little eyebrows and the black eyeshadow and the tan or whatever, which did to be fair, look like blackface, by the way, bitch. And it was like, if I died, and it was like Pamela being like, I don't care, and then like falling back down to Tommy, and everyone obviously came for her, that fucking idiot. This bitch got famous on Vine. Like, you think you could have more of a following than Pamela Anderson?
Wait, this girl,
she gave her blood to Hollywood.
A Vine star?
A Vine star is now married to Tommy.
Is she like young?
She's like 36 and he's 60.
You're gonna come for the icon of Pam Anderson. She took a Comedy Central roast to the chin.
She took a roast to the chin and donated all of it to PETA. You think you could come?
That is funny because PETA's kind of like not an amazing, but you know that Pam just was like,
that's fine. Yeah, that's a fun one.
That's one of them.
I'll do that one.
And that's beautiful. Okay, that's beautiful of Pam. I wish her no wrong.
Yeah.
She's here right now.
She's like with us.
She is with me always. I realize that like she is my rising. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
can you believe that we made her headmistress of Girl University before we even watched the documentary? That's how much we knew that she was our leader.
I just wow. That's all I can say is just wow to Pam Anderson. If you're listening to this, Pam, and I think like I know Angelina Jolie, who we mentioned last time in
like
Girl
might
Jail,
be.
Like she can't. Pam might.
Angelina Jolie is
she's girly llama.
The girly llama.
The girly llama. She doesn't have time to listen to podcasts. Pam
is like, I think she listens to podcasts.
I think she listens to podcasts.
I think
she types in her name to see if anyone's talking.
Yeah. Like, she's like, who's like chatting about me in the zeitgeist? She's it, and I like kind of want to kiss one of her sons.
You should, because then we can get to talk to him or to talk to her.
Yeah, but because I feel like she would be a great mother-in-law. Like, that's what I want.
I want her and my mom to hang.
And she comes up to you and she's like, you look skinny. Kind of like grabbing, you know? That's fun.
And she would be so for your boob job.
Oh, journey. She would buy my boob job. Like, if she was my mother-in-law, she'd be like, I got you. Best decision I've ever made.
I love how she's like, I'm bad with money. I'm like, yeah, bitch. Of course you are.
So are we.
We are terrible at money.
Like, you're doing it for us.
Like, I want like to live my life how she does by being like and have men do everything.
Yeah, but she's smart. And she goes, I'm not a victim. I put myself in crazy situations and I survive. I love that. I love she's like, I went, you know, like I went there. I was invited and I went.
She was talking about like crazy shit that men do. She was just like, yeah, it's crazy, you know, like life's just nuts. Like they'll just like push you against a wall. And I don't know, something about me really gets some weird part of men.
She's like, I think it's just like when they think they see me as hot, and then when I start talking, it makes them like violent.
You've said that to me before.
What?
Not violent, but it makes men crazy.
It makes men a confident woman who is sure of themselves and likes themselves drives men
and wears a cat eye.
Drives a classical man crazy because that is as much as men want to say in today's age that they want a modern woman and that they blah 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 blah. If you are truly secure and you don't need them, you just want them. It'll make it makes a traditional man.
Makes a grown man go crazy.
That being said, Lizzie is a powerful woman and engaged to an amazing man.
Well, he's an amazing man, not a classical man.
I would say Kyle does not exhibit sort of classical masculinity at the forefront, and he would agree with me on that.
His masculinity can be described as a new age.
Soft.
Soft.
Soft mask?
Yes.
I want a hard mask. I want a hard mask.
As someone who's been going through a breakup for legitimately 4.5 years, I would love just like a soft mask.
You say that.
You say that, but I say that. You say that, but I say that.
I say that,
but I want like a big man who's just like dumb.
I want a guy who's 9 feet tall, and I want to be constantly apologizing for him in social situations. I want to be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry he's acting like this.
You want a Republican. You want a gay Republican. We're back to it.
I want a man who just like ruins a dinner party. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I love that. Because he's too quiet.
And he's fucking hot. Like
hot.
Because he's hot so no one can take their attention off of him, but he will not get into the mix.
He spoils the mood. That's my type. But
man who spoils.
But a man who just like ruins the vibe.
He will not come to their level, and that there is the group.
No, you know what I really want? I want a shy English man.
Me too.
That's what I want.
Shy
but confident. Shy but confident.
I want a shy himbo.
But I want them to be smart, but they're like, let her go. Let her. She likes.
Well, there's a difference between being ditzy and smart. Like, I want a guy who's smart. Like, he works for tech. He like really knows
works for tech.
For tech. LOL.
I hate to say this. Does fintech mean financial tech?
Yes.
That's too easy.
I want to this world is too easy. I want a fintech.
What does that even mean? A bank account?
Yeah, it's like companies that like or finance and their technology is finance based. So like accounting, maybe, I don't know.
Like that. I'm sorry, you're in finance. You don't get tech too. Like everything is tech. This is pod tech. If you really think about it, I do comedy tech. Like I do Instagram tech.
You do comedy tech because you were always on Instagram.
That's true. You can't just put tech on the end of it. Then it would be on everything.
That's true. That is true.
You're in finance or you're in tech.
That is true. I do really need to just bring it back because I'm begging all of our, because I know we have British listeners now.
Yeah.
Now that Michael Costello reached out to us, you're our surrogate of the week, and we're going to talk about it later. Irish, any guy, okay, who has an accent, please seek me out. Okay,
yeah,
I will say yes.
I want you to contact us.
Please reach out.
I got a message from like a really hot guy in Spain on DMs this week. What?
Oh my God, I just have to tell the world about my gay party I went to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Lizzie. Oh, my God. Liz, our producer is going to lose their mind, and so are you guys.
Every single episode, I want to be clear. You have a new gay party, which is because you are the gay fantasy right now.
I am literally in a gay Rumspringa, and for those who don't know what Rumspringa is, that is when...
Rumspringa episode title.
We have too many episode titles this week. This is going to have to be a two-parter.
I gotta say, so if those
Gay
who don't
Rumspringa, part 1 and part 2.
If guys out there, and when I say guys, I mean girls.
Yeah.
If they do not understand what a Rumspringa is, that is when the Amish, they allow their children to go experience the world.
Yeah.
The world of the Dutch, but that's just the real world. They call it Dutch for some reason. I don't know why.
There's no New Dutch.
There's no... New Amsterdam was supposed to be that. And that's where we are right now. But then the English took it over in a big war, and now it's York.
Oh, right.
In a big war.
In a big war.
If I was back then, I would like let the British take. I'd be like, no, I want to be.
No, I want to be British this time.
No, let's go back.
I don't want to wear clogs anymore. There's no support.
I want to wear those big hats. I love when Pamela Anderson in the doc was like, I petition all of England to wear fake fur for the royal guard. I'm like, bitch, it's not your country.
Yeah, she's like,
like,
she tried to get like a paid vacation to England. That's what happened. She was like, I'll make it a work thing. And she was like, please don't wear the hats anymore. Okay, I want to go to the box. Also a great thing about the Pam documentary, kind of right off the top, she's like, oh, I'm wearing a dress like no one needs to see my body anymore. And her mom goes, honey, it's see-through. And she's like, whatever. Like,
you could tell her mom's a little freak.
Her mom's a freak.
Because her mom has this one line in it that made me fucking gasp cackle. Is when she's like, yeah, everyone was like, oh, are you worried about your daughter doing Playboy? She's like, I would have done Playboy, but no one asked. I was like, is that how all women feel?
Yeah.
Is that like if you were approached by Playboy?
Girl, do it. Like, she's the only mom in the world who was like, honey, do it.
No, like, do it.
Why not? Name one reason why not.
I think my mom would tell me to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
If I was a hot girl like Pam Anderson.
I wanted to do Playboy, but no one asked. Her mom was like fucking crazy.
Like her mom was a little freak. Like her mom was like, yeah, I would have done it.
I would have done it. Fuck yeah.
Would you guys have done Playboy if someone asked you? Like right now?
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't show vag.
Well, they don't really show vag, do they?
Yeah.
I've never opened Playboy.
It's all.
It's like
and nudity.
It's like this kind of vag. It's like
full clam.
It's like full clam.
Full clam eagle, a full oyster bar in there. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Soft shell crab. But I would do it. I would totally do it.
I would do a Playgirl.
I would only do Playboy. I wouldn't do like any other. I wouldn't do like
Maxim.
Maxim. I wouldn't do anything else. I would just play Playboy, and I would show my tits. But it's like, okay, get a young Dutch boy, but do the same shot for shot. Like, there's no one going to be jerking off to my spread. It's not going to be the talk of the town by any means. They're going to be like, oh, the first guy in Playboy.
First shot for shot Dutch boy. Hey, I'm sure someone would jerk off. Like a gay guy. Like
a gay guy would jerk off to my little twink body. kidding. I look really good naked.
It could be.
It is twinky. Like, it is twinky.
It is a twinky vibe. I think you look great.
Thanks.
I just got to say, I would do Playboy. So if they're ever like, wait, I know this is for straight men, but if they want like a guy to spread his ass, I will do it.
Spread his ass.
Like, I'll do it, Playboy. Reach out. DM me, quack,
I'll spread my ass.
Pro bono. You don't even have to pay me.
DM me at quack wacko.
We are at 40 minutes.
That's insane.
That's insane. That's 40 minutes.
Insane.
I'm sorry.
I think you're lying. Wait.
We have to do? What are you serving?
I know, but I have to talk about my gay Rumspringa.
Okay, so
but this is I am serving you gay Rumspringa. Okay.
Okay, roasting our own bits.
Guys, I am living this life that I thought was out of my reach for so long.
But this is making me mad at you because I was supposed to have my sex party this past Saturday and I got my period 3 hours before, so I couldn't go.
That sucks.
3 hours before I got my period. 3 hours before. I couldn't go to this elitist sex party.
It was like masquerade theme, right? No, black tie.
It was black tie. It's like really hard to get into, and they gave it to me for free.
This is what a sex party where it's all men. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna take place at 3 a.m. Everyone's gonna be on a little bit of a drug, okay, and like it's all gonna be dark. And
Motrin, you can't Tylenol.
Yeah, something like that. Sure. Mom. It was my mom does listen now. I hear.
Coconut water.
Yeah, every guy is fucking sauced
hydrated
on coconut
as hell.
So that seems fine to me because like if someone were to try to kill me, I'm confident that I could maybe defend myself. There's an idea of you going alone to a sex party where I feel like I should be with you.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying that. I'm gonna go though, and if I die, what a fun way to die. I mean, like Gabby, we let Gabby go to a sex party and she died at it. That's fucking awesome.
It'll be like at your funeral, everyone will be crying, but then in their crying, they'll be like.
No, that's so her.
Oh God, that girl.
You would tell my parents and they'd be like, ugh, of course.
Oh, that bitch.
Gabby, she's wild.
Oh yeah.
She's wild.
Okay.
Okay, say it.
I'm so sorry for you, and I want you to be heard.
I want you to feel sorry for me.
I feel sorry for you just because of what I'm doing is so electric.
Go, say it.
Okay, guys. Lately, every week, I feel like I'm having sex with random guys on Grindr.
Lately, every week, it's kind of crazy.
Like every second of every day.
It is true. Zach keeps texting me being like, "Hey, I just had sex with a guy," and we had a dinner plans the other day, and I went to get ready, and I went back to I'm putting on my makeup, putting on my full face, and I went back to my phone, and I had 12 consecutive text messages that are like, "So Gabby, ... do you think maybe you would be mad if I went and had sex with a guy right now and met you at the show?" No, I'm kidding. I would never. I'm totally kidding. I'll see you at dinner. I don't know what came over me. Like, it was like he went around the world.
This reminds me of my favorite Zack texting story, which happened a couple of weeks ago, where it was 11 a.m. on a Friday, and you texted me, "Hey Lizzie," no punctuation. Second text, "Are you awake?" No punctuation. And I'm like, I think I just finished a workout and I was like cooling down, and I was like, immediately texted back, "Yeah, what's up?" Like, cause it was very jarring. I'm like, something's wrong. Cause also it wasn't our group chat. It was a separate text thread. It was just him and I. So I was like, something's happened. And then
Gabby's dead.
He texts me, "I made an image for social media. LOL, do you like it?" And then sent the picture of you guys as a sandwich. And then followed up with ha 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 ha.
Why he's such a serial killer sometimes.
I literally said, "Zach, I thought Gabby was dead with how you started this."
Are you awake?
"Hey Lizzie, are you awake? Gabby's dead."
Gabby's gone.
Gabby died. We're still doing the pod. I'm still down to do it.
I'm gonna do it like monologue style.
Are you down to keep doing it?
You're texting like a serial killer.
He does text so weird.
I do text weird because I'm not seeing how it comes across, and I don't care. Okay.
Not a picture of us at a sale. Why wasn't I in that group text?
I don't know. Because I think texted you the exact same thing, and you didn't respond. So
I wasn't awake.
Maybe that's why I was like, Gabby's not awake, so no girl is.
Yeah. It's not the first time you've asked me if I'm awake at like 11 a.m. I think we talked on you called me once and you're like, hey, are you awake? And I was like, yeah. Zack, I am always awake at 11 a.m. like across the board.
It would be like it would be alarming if I wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's if I'm not answering.
He's used to me and I don't answer my phone till noon.
That is.
Well, you're out way later than I am. I'm a grandmother who's like 9 p.m. turning down the lights.
I'm so jealous of that.
I'm
so jealous of that.
Domestic bliss. Sometimes Kyle and I get in bed. It's like 9:30, and we're like, "Oh my god!
Oh, that's
what do you want to watch?"
That's like hot to me.
That's our
imagine
kink.
curling up, like getting all oiled, and you take a shower, then you're all
she never said that.
Oiled and peppered.
I put my lotions and potions
salt
on.
and pepper, baby.
Salt and pepper.
And I'm parmesaned out, and I'm slipping into my satin blankets, like fucking like. Ugh.
I did that last night. I had my first like true night off, nothing to do in a long time, and because I'm of the nighttime world.
Yeah, of course.
And I slipped under my covers at 7 p.m. before I even ate dinner.
It's so cool.
And I started watching a show, and by that I mean a show was on, and I was texting.
Yes.
And then I got out of bed to eat dinner, and then got right back into bed, and I was like, "Fuck."
You live a lifestyle.
I picked the wrong job.
You live a lifestyle, baby.
I picked the wrong damn job.
I love sleeping, but I haven't like really done it in a long time.
Talk about your gay thing.
Okay, guys, just so you know, being gay is crazy. My gay fantasy life. I've always thought that I just wanted this.
Barbie dream house.
And
gay.
I realized that it's always been in my hands. The other day, I had somewhere to be at 5
p.m.
5 p.m. I had somewhere to be at. It was 3:30.
Okay.
I messaged this guy on Grindr, and I was like, "Hey, I need to be somewhere at 5. Do you want to come over and suck me off and leave?"
I don't like when you say things like "suck me off."
I said that. I'm being honest. I said "suck me off and leave." Cowboy
Black?
emoji. Cowboy guy emoji.
Literally black.
That's exactly how guys want to be spoken to. I just
that makes sense.
So maybe you should employ that and be like, "You want to come over and suck me off?"
For a long time. I tried to start the thing where instead of saying like, "Do you want to eat me out?" I would say, "Do you want to give me a blowjob?" Like I thought, take back the word. You give me a blowjob.
It seems like you have a
never
dick.
Stuck.
Seems like you have a dick when you say that.
It goes right over their heads.
Yeah. They were like, "I'm getting a blowjob." I'm like, no.
Okay, he's like, "Well, someone's getting a blowjob when I'm there, and it's not you. It's gonna be me. It's me. I'll be there."
Vag job. It's not right. Keep going.
That guy came over, did the deed, and left 15 minutes. The whole exchange took 15 minutes.
Like, what does like Eric do while you're up to this?
He wasn't home, and I texted him, "Do not come home." It's just crazy because the guy showed up and he was being like weird.
That's something
he was being weird. I was trying to do bits with him, and he wasn't like laughing. He wasn't like, he was like, "Hi," being shy.
Stranger. He was literally a stranger that you said, "Come blow my cock and then leave." Of course, he was being weird.
He might have just been weird because a guy who would just do that is weird. And I got one laugh from him, and it was after the event.
The main event.
I sort of was like petting his head or whatever, and I was being like, "Being gay is crazy." And he laughed.
And that was the big laugh. That is something I really miss about having roommates, is being like, "Do not, by any circumstance, come home right now because you're doing disgusting shit on your shared couch." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one time I was having sex with one of our college professors. LOL.
Oh, I remember this.
And I said, "Zack, do not come home today."
It was. I know. I wish I did because he was hot, and I'm jealous.
He was
of
hot,
that.
and then I went out with him that next time, and then we went out really late, and then I burst into your room.
Oh, I remember that. And then Gabby was really drunk, showed up in my room, fell asleep on me. First off, Gabby would be so angry if I burst into her room and jumped on her. She would like still talk about it. She would like not like that at all. She'd be mad. She'd like be like. Gabby she burst open my door, jumped on me while I was asleep, and I was like, and she's just like, "I'm hammered." Like,
I kissed the guy. I'm married. And then I went like this.
So she fell asleep perpendicular on my body.
And
like it was like a plus sign.
And we both woke up like that.
Our spines it hurt. 2 days ago, I randomly went to a gay party. My friend got me in for free.
Psycho.
I was in there, but I was alone because my friend was the bartender. So I'm now shy at this gay party with a shirt on.
Shy at a gay party.
And I'm standing there, and I see one guy in there who I know, but I don't know him. I see a group of 5.
That's crazy. You could just go to a gay party alone.
My friend invited me in, and he was like, just get a few drinks and see the show. There was like a drag show or whatever. I'm in there. I'm just kind of like bopping by myself. I'm feeling awkward, right? Because I'm alone. I see this guy who I know, but I don't know him. He just simply goes to my gym. That's the only thing about him.
That's enough to be a guy, and you see someone at a gym, and you go, I know that guy. That's my friend.
We've never, I can't even tell you how much we've never spoken. We do not know each other. Me and this man are strangers. I walk up to, and he's shirtless with all of his friends, and they're all dancing.
Yeah.
I walk up to him, and I go, hey, I know you from the gym. He goes, yeah, I've seen you there before. I go, I'm all alone. I was like, can I hang out with your friends and take my shirt off? And him and all of his friends were like, yeah. And then they all took my shirt off, and then we all started making out.
Being gay is
like
so
5
cool.
of us. They looked hilarious. Like 5 men. Like we were all like kissing each other, and then at one point all of our heads were together at once, making out.
No way.
Kissing mine. It was platonic. I don't even know how to describe it there.
You put all your faces in? What?
Like we were like, and then I was making 2 guys kiss, and then making them both kiss me, kissing one, the guy over my shoulder. I was like, oh, hey.
I love watching you recoil, Gabby. Like he leaned in, and you were like, oh no.
Hey, like
I don't want to be a part of that demon Corson shit.
Literally, being gay is a gift. Okay, being gay is a gift. I don't know how to describe how platonic it was. Like it's like, and I was like, how do you guys know each other? And 2 of them were like, we're husbands. I was like, and then we all like got drinks, and we were talking and being like, and then they texted me the next day being like, you were so fun, and I messaged back being like, thanks for being so nice.
Being gay is so cool. It's like literally going to Chuck E. Cheese.
It was. It was so funny how they just immediately were like,
you were like, hey, my mom dropped me off. Can we be friends?
And they
my
cheered.
Mom dropped me off because she has a hair appointment. Could we be friends?
Can I like hang out with you guys and like take my shirt off too?
Here's some tokens.
Yeah, they stripped me, and then I just like was like a beat, and then we all just were like.
That's awesome.
It was so cool. And then we all just like left the dance room, and then we were all doing bits by the bar, and we're just friends. Like that's all it is. Like it's so cool.
That makes sense to me. We have to wrap up, and I think we should do what are you serving in the Patreon.
Love it.
I think we should save it for the Patreon.
Well, we have to have a surrogate of the week, and that is Michael Costello.
Michael Costello, you reached out, and then we reached right back out.
We sent you a video, and it was a manic video because it was right before we recorded this, just so you know the timeline of what happened. Yeah.
So you reached out, we impregnated you,
and we'll keep trying until a baby sticks.
Until it hits. We'll try till you're pregnant. Till you're the first man on earth.
All right, I've been trying to get pregnant for years with every guy in Brooklyn. All right, baby, and I'm just gonna keep trying.
All right, baby.
Something's gotta give.
Something's gotta give. So you're the surrogate of the week, and while we're on the topic, please rate, review, and subscribe. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/LaPodcast. Leave a written review. on Apple Podcasts. You guys have been really good. There's a lot of reviews with you can't do a written one on Spotify, but we have a lot of reviews there. So if you have a Spotify, just do one on the podcast on the Apple Podcast thing too. You don't have to pay anything. If you have an
iPhone, you have the app.
Yeah, so
I hate to break it to you.
So just do that too.
Follow us online. Repost the clips. If you like the clips, tell your friends about it.
Share the clips. And we really want to do a live podcast in July in London. So if you're a UK fan, please, for the love of God, I don't know what this is. Can you
guys tell all your British friends we are Anglophiles. I don't know how to tell you. I and even Gabby are genetically British.
Yes,
we are your brethren and sisterhood. Okay, I just say we're all a sisterhood. Every British person is a sisterhood. Okay.
Yeah, and let's colonize the world. Wait, no. Please share this podcast with your British friends. Share it on your Instagram story. Share the clips on your Instagram story so we could come and sell out a live show. That would be be so cool of you.
That would be so cool. Tell the queen.
Tell the queen. Oh, she's dead.
Oh, that's so awkward.
I don't like the new queen regent or whatever the fuck.
Camilla.
Diana forever. Yeah, she's Camilla.
Camilla. That's such an evil woman name.
Camilla.
Is an evil woman. And she is sort of the evil woman of their zeitgeist, isn't it?
I love how the king, like, it used to be such a thing to respect, you know, the royals or whatever. And now, like, people are throwing eggs at the king and making fun of his sausage hands. And, like, no one cares anymore. I mean, like, it's over. It crumbled. When the queen died, it crumbled.
People respected the queen.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I read is that, like, the kings last very short and the queens in England always last way longer and are way more stable leaders, which makes me be like, wow, a woman has been the leader of one of the most powerful nations for like 70 years.
We can't even get it going in the U.S.
People do say that, but there has only been 45 people. I think we got to give it a sec. Yeah, right?
That's true. There's been like a lot of kings and queens going on in England this whole time.
And they happen whenever they want. There's been like only 45. Like, I think we'll
Still
make it.
Still a lot.
But how many people are here? Like millions and millions?
Still a lot. I feel like this is spoken by the male in this podcast.
There's been no gay one. I mean, there has.
There has to be.
Absolutely has been a gay president.
There's no doubt in my literal mind.
If you don't think, I know I said that and that sounds crazy, but I do believe a woman would be better at it.
No shit.
No shit, for sure. Because they would be like, yeah, I lied. Okay,
I lied. I fucked up. I was feeling my
I
fucked
lied.
Up.
I said what I had to get elected, and it worked. And I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry. Like, you're dumb.
If a president, man or woman, said that, I would be like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm happy I voted for you.
Okay.
Okay. So follow us. Quick, give me wings. I love your body. Your body's looking amazing. I'm happy. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm happy you're having all of this crazy sex. You deserve it. I wish you started younger. Wait, that sounded bad.
No, I thank you. I wasn't ready. And I think some gay men are ready when they're 19 and some gay men are ready when they're 45. And I'm just so luckily ready at 28 and now I'm 29, baby. So no, I love being myself. I'm giving myself wings right now, Zach. You are just so electric these days. You took what you thought was your insecurity, flipped the script. Now it's your power and everyone hates you.
What was your insecurity?
I don't know. I'm so... I was insecure about my body and mind and spirit. You know, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I was nervous.
Yeah.
Okay,
do me.
Gabby.
Yeah.
You didn't get to go to that sex party, and I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you, but you know what I do understand is that sex party was not the end of your story.
Oh, good.
Okay, you have.
It could have been if I went.
If you went, it would. That book would be closed. You'd be dead. But I want you to know that every single day I think about how much I love being your friend.
Really?
I do.
Every day?
Every day. I'm so grateful that you came into my life. It was so serendipitous.
Oh my God.
Right? We so easily could have not met. But you know what? Hell yeah, we met. It's like we have the same soul, like twin flames split in two.
That is so true.
It's like the same soul, like was like, I'm gonna go down and have a life, and then right when it went down, I was like, I want to do this other thing. I'm just gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do both. No, just not. Let me do both.
I'm gonna be a gay guy and jump down. It's like, wait, I wanted to be a hot blonde girl. I'm doing it.
I'll do it.
And God was like, no, you can't do it twice.
Too late.
And but I'm going down the slide. Like a lifeguard was like, okay, cross your way. He's like, I'm doing it.
Wow. The feeling of about to go down a water slide, electric.
Scary.
Lizzie, you are that feeling. You are electricity. Stop. And you are pure fun. You are, I trust you like I would trust that legit 14-year-old lifeguard that would be at the top of a slide with my life, no questions asked.
Lizzie, there's something I'm more confident than anything. It's that when you go to heaven and your soul is ready to dive into earth, the lifeguard is you.
It's me.
Yeah. Who's like, cross your arms, like,
you'll
okay,
be fine.
Don't worry.
3, 2, and I do it on 2.
Yeah.
You push on 2.
Yeah. Because they get too tense.
Yeah, and it's fun. You'll thank me later.
You're a jokester out there.
Because I have fun.
You have fun. That's so true.
So you have like this like goddess veil, but like also a clipboard, and then like the line of suntan lotion.
Yeah.
That no one really does, but in cartoons they do.
No surfers do that. I know that because I grew up on the shore. And finally, our audience members, we love you. English ones, remember what we said. Remember your homework.
But even if you're not from England and you really like us, we want you to know that we love you just as much.
We love you just as much.
I even love you if you're from any other place.
Specifically Ireland. We love Ireland.
We love Ireland.
I love how you're doing your own thing and you're not part of England.
My favorite part about Ireland is that you're not part of the UK and you're kind of just vibing out doing your own thing.
You're doing your own thing over there. Ireland, corned beef hash. I'm all about that shit. Or that's at least what my mom would make on St. Patrick's Day.
That's fun.
Or like a big ham.
I'm very Irish on my mom's side.
I miss that. I remember my family used to do, like, for St. Patrick's Day, like, Irish food. What happened to that? Did I get older and move out of my house and now my mom doesn't do that?
Probably.
Pissing me off.
And is there anything else we need to say, Lizzie?
No.
Okay, bye.